Chase, show 'em what fun's all about. Some nights I stay up, cashing in my bathtub. Some nights I call it a drop. Some nights I wish that my lips could build a castle. Some nights I wish they just fall off. But I still wake up, I still see your ghost. Oh Lord, I'm still not sure what I stand for. What do I stand for? What do I stand for? Most nights I don't know anymore. Oh, 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 well, some nights I wish that this all would end, 'cause I could use some friends for a change. And some nights I'm scared you'll forget me again. Some nights I always win. Yeah, but I still wake up, I still see your ghost. Oh Lord, I'm still not sure what I stand for. What do I stand for? What do I stand for? Most nights I don't know anymore. Oh, 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 well, some nights I stay up, cashing in my bathtub. Some nights I call it a draw. Break it down, break it down, break it down. Some nights I wish that my lips could build a castle. Some nights I wish they just fall off. But I still wake up, I still see your ghost. Oh Lord, I'm still not sure what I stand for. What do I stand for? What do I stand for? Most nights I don't know anymore. Oh, 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 Hey, there you go. That was the Song of the Year for 2022 for the United States Polka Association. Chase Machkevich on the vocals, and that is available on our latest recording, All In. Thank you.
And a little hello going out here to one of our regular followers.
All right, we're going to stay
Down there
polka
in
time for you
Riceboro,
right now.
PA,
Another
Bob
tune off that
Saharsky.
latest recording.
To you and the family. Also, happy Father's Day to you and to any of
Here's
the other
another one with
fathers
Chase on the
within your
vocals
family
called
unit
Just
there.
Call Me Lonesome.
And hope you're having a
Hey,
super
Kevin and
nice
Judy are in
Sunday
the
out
house.
there. We're
Hello, how are
on
you?
the Polka Road here
Also
in
do one
Ohio
for,
this
Bill and
weekend.
Margaret.
Today we're in
Here we
Rossford,
go. Here's Chase on
Ohio.
the vocal. Just
And
Call
this
Me
is
Lonesome.
a little thing celebrating Rossford's 125th year. And again, have a great Sunday.
Just call me lonesome, call broken song. I ain't got no one since you've been gone. You call me baby, well I got to say you. That's off our latest recording. Chase on the vocal,
Wow.
one called Just Call Me Lonesome.
Oh, yes. Beautiful day here.
All right, we're going to stay Polka time
Rossford,
for you
Ohio,
and stay with that
83
latest
degrees
CD. We'll
and
send one out
sunny,
especially for our good buddy
blue skies.
Mike Tolinsky, backstage here. Mike, formerly accordion player with Toledo Polka Motion. We spent 20-some years on the road together. We see you back there. Here's Chris on the vocal. This tune, any Mavericks fans out there? Country music, Mavericks fans? Anybody? Willie Nelson fans?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Chris Hendricks fans? I didn't anybody smoke weed.
Yeah.
Here we go for you, one called Rolling Along.
It's a family show.
Yeah, rated G.
That's right.
It's up to believing whether you're weak or you're strong. Sometimes you feel like you're back on your heels and everything's going all wrong. Through the confusion and all disillusion, somehow life still goes on. I found a cure, I know what's for sure, and we'll just keep rolling along. So bring on the troubles and burst every bubble. I promise it won't change a thing. I always find that my peace of mind will fly like a bird on the wing. What's gonna happen is still gonna happen. The one thing that we can count on. Fix what ain't broken while we're still smoking. We'll just keep rolling along. Relaxing in here till all my worries are gone. So there's my cure, I know what's for sure, and we'll just keep rolling along. So bring on the troubles and burst every bubble. I promise it won't change a thing. I always find that my peace of mind will fly like a bird on the wing. What's gonna happen is still gonna happen. The one thing that we can count on. Don't fix what is broken while we're still smoking. We'll just keep rolling around. There you go. There's Chris on the vocal, one called Rolling Along. Thank you.
And we'll say hi out there to Tommy
Hey,
Hododetsky
Madam President
down
is
there
in the house.
Brooklyn, New York. Tommy, nice to
And
see you
Elski.
on board joining
All
us
right.
here.
Well, we
Jerry
figured
Jr.
you wouldn't let
and
you out of
I
the house
are
on your
out
own.
in Rossford, Ohio today. There's
seems
a
like he's
celebration
rolling
of the
along, man.
Rossford City It's 125th anniversary, and we've got the DynaBrass here. They'll be on the bandstand until 5 o'clock. And we were following them yesterday as they were playing over in Oregon, Ohio at a Polish Fest for the Toledo Area Polka Society. Glad to see you on board and say hello to Damien. I hope you guys both have a super Sunday.
All right, we're going to do an Obedic
and
for
give
you
a
right now.
shout out to your dad if you talk to
All
him.
night,
Let him know Happy
original.
Father's Day to him.
For all the Obedic dancers, the dance floor is open. Here we go. It's one called The Bottle of Red. Obedic.
Bottle of red. Bottle of white.
I hear a squeal, guys. Here we go. Bottle of Red. Tonight, I'd rather have some whiskey instead of a bottle of wine or a bottle of red. Sometimes I like the fruit of the vine, a nice Cabernet to help pass the time. Sometimes I need to take off the edge, in with the whiskey and out with the red. Bottle of red or a bottle of white, don't think I will cut it tonight. I'd rather have some whiskey instead of a bottle of wine or a bottle of red. The whiskey and out of the way. Bottle of red or a bottle of white, I just don't think I will cut it tonight. I'd rather have some whiskey instead of a bottle of wine or a bottle of red. There you go, DynaBrass original for you right there. One called The Bottle of Red. All right, we're going to do this next tune, especially for Angie. And for no one else. Here we go for you off our latest CD. It's one called Angel of the Night.
And if there's anybody else watching out there right now, if you want a shout out, just let me know you're online. Let me know you're watching, and we'll be happy to give you a hello and a couple of kind, nice words.
time you were by my side, we cried and said, when the moon was full of an empty glass, I was on my way. It's a crying shame, I didn't even get your name. You took my heart under the starry sky, and it's a burning sin we might never meet again. To hold you in these arms of mine, my angel love. In my ears, the paper note that you wrote told me you disappeared. No tears to cry, no sad goodbyes, no words of farewell. Just a newly grown thing to know, but a story like to tell. It's a crying shame, I didn't even get your name. You took my heart under the starry sky, and it's a burning sin we might never meet again. These arms of my angel love tonight. I spent each day from dawn to dusk, working on the farm. Sometimes I do get lonely, my heart beats so hard. One thing I'm mad, a little sad, I lay my tools right down. I never heard my angel love one night back in town. And it's a crying shame, I didn't even catch your name. You took my heart under the starry sky, and it's a burning sin we might never meet again. To hold you in these arms of my angel love tonight. And it's a crying shame, I didn't even catch your name. You took my heart under the starry sky, and it's a burning sin we might never meet again. To hold you in these arms of my angel love tonight. Thank you. Off our latest CD, that's one called Angel of the Night.
Nobody else wants to, I know.
All right. We're going to put Jack on the vocal for you right now. Do a good old Polish traditional tune for you right now. Poczkaj, powie mamia. The Tattletale Polka. And I'd like to do this one especially for Camille and Marcia and also Steve out there. And everybody that's native of Rossford, Ohio, thanks for coming out this afternoon. We hope you're enjoying yourselves. We are the DynaBrass. We'll be here up until 5 o'clock. And we're going to keep it polka time right now. Poczkaj, powie mamia, the Tattletale Polka. niebo strata, lecz na zgody tak wyszata, tak wyszata mnie. Nie wyczekaj, juczko, nie wyczekaj, lecz mi daj serduszko, nie wyczekaj, juczko, nie wyczekaj, lecz mi daj serduszko, Powie mamie, kiedyś oddasz wszystko we mnie, ty tyle mnie. Moje dziecko nie bądź droga, nie bądź droga, nie bądź droga, nie mów mamie, a sam powiem, to jest nasza rzecz. Nie wyciekaj, juczko, nie wyciekaj, lecz mi daj serduszko, nie wyciekaj, juczko, nie wyciekaj, serduszko, There you go, Jack on the vocal. One called the Tattletale Polka. Poczkaj, powie mamie. Maju for Dr. Cindy. Sure, we'll get that for you right now. We aim to please. And we'll send it out to all the folks that are here from the Toledo Area Polka Society. Make some noise.
Hello. Hello. I'll make some noise.
Yeah.
Let's make some noise, Jer.
Hello.
There we go. Hi-oh.
Hi-yo.
We're in Ohio.
Oh, hi-yo. Oh, hi-yo.
It's a little windy up here, Cindy. Did you get the rhyme? It's windy, Cindy. You're supposed to say, "I know, Joe."
That's why we don't let him out very often.
Bum 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 bum.
All right, here we go by request. Maju. Powiedzcie mi raz, daj mi buziaka, co chcę jeszcze raz. Maciu, powiedzcie mi raz, daj mi buziaka, chwała całować. Kiedy się spotkałem, zrobi się na zabawie, od razu zagadałem i rozwiąza sprawnie, tylko podchodziło, ciało zalało. Na myślnej głowie moja imię mało. Maciu, powiedzcie mi raz, daj mi buziaka, co chcę jeszcze raz. Maciu, powiedzcie mi raz, daj mi buziaka, kochała całować. Powiedzcie mi dać, daj mi buziaka, są sobie śpiewać. Maciu, powiedzcie mi dać, daj mi buziaka, kochaj całować. Thank you off our latest release. That's one called Maju. Polka.
Maju. Don't be Maju. I know someone that would probably try to twist that around. Some IJ down in Florida. Maybe. I could be wrong. So we hope those of you that are dads out there are enjoying your Father's Day.
All right, we're going to do
joining
more
in with
tunes
us
for you
here.
and get in our last intermission. And we had a request for a TPM tune, so we're going to do one of those for you right now.
Let's do it. TPM.
TPM, baby.
Oh yeah.
We'll see how this goes. I'm sure it's going to go well because it's easy. Here we go for all the TPM fans. Chase on the vocal. It's one called The Beat Goes On.
Oh baby, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Find someone who'd understand me just the way that you do.
Oh yeah.
But I was young, too young to recognize I found the love of my life when I found you. And so as time went on, we would travel different roads till our destinations now so far apart. There'll always be memory of your love that won't be forever deep inside my heart.
Oh yeah, the beat goes on.
That's right.
The leader here, Joe, for those who don't know, used to drum
That's why I
with
didn't want to do
Toledo
that one,
Polka
'cause we didn't have the
Motion.
last part written out. Hey, but you never know until you try, right? And thanks for playing along. That was The Beat Goes On. We'll do another Mike Costa tune for you right now. Here's one called The Bitter End. Here we go for you, The Bitter End. That's Jason on the vocal. One called The Bitter End.
Wow. Yes.
What are you doing at home? You're like, I've been here for you working? Yeah. All right, we're going to do a couple more tunes before we get our last intermission here this afternoon. I'd like to remind you that All Saints Parish still has the food across the street over there at Billy V's. They've got some great pierogi, kielbasa sandwiches. If you're not hungry now, you can head over there, get it in a to-go box, take it home for dinner, right? Some great food over there at Billy V's. All right, we're going to do one more tune for you before we take that intermission. Here's another TPM tune for you, one called You and Me.
All right. You and me.
Believe I found you, it's like a dream come true. I can't believe the love you had in mind. Your smile's like the sunshine beaming right upon my day. Your sweet voice is a song that fills my mind. And for the first time the future's clear to me. I see you in my life, my destiny. You and me, side by side, walking hand in hand through life. Nothing in the world will come between us. One by one, two by two, I will stand right next to you as the days and years go through eternity. Life together, forever, you and me. Every time I hold you, it's like I've never knew. Troubles to see melt away. And I give up everything I have just to be by your side. Just feel the love I'm feeling here today. And for the first time, the future's clear to me. I see you in my life, my destiny. You and me, side by side, walking hand in hand. Nothing in the world will come between us. One by one, two by two, I will stand right next to you as the days and years go through eternity. Life together, forever, you and me. I see you in my life, my destiny. You and me, side by side, walking hand in hand through life. Nothing in the world will come between us. One by one, two by two, I will stand right next to you as the days and years go through eternity. Life together, forever, you and me. You have been listening to the DynaBrass. We're going to take a short 10-minute intermission. We will be back with more music right up until 5 o'clock. And how about a big round of applause for the city of Rossford in this big celebration, 125-year anniversary. And we appreciate the opportunity to be here for the music festival. You've been listening to the DynaBrass. Thank you.
And we come back in about 10 minutes. Jerry will man the helm here and take it out till 5 p.m. So those of you that are friends with Jerry on Facebook, get onto his page in about 10 minutes or so. Have a great day. Happy Father's Day to all you dads out there that were tuned in and listening.